Hello, welcome to episode 8 of The Curious Cook. We are your hosts,
Jase and the lovely
Athena Reich. Our guest today is Devin Cass. He is a celebrity photographer, author of the book Double Take, and a celebrity impersonator himself, coming today as Cher.
Goody. And for our amazing guest, we're going to make some amazing sizzling bacon garlic potatoes with a horseradish dipping sauce. They're going to be delicious. It's a flavor explosion.
It's a party in your mouth, so let's get this party started. To begin making our sizzling bacon garlic potatoes, the first thing we're going to do is take a saute pan. Would you bring it over, my dear?
I
A
will.
large saute pan. Put in some butter, about a tablespoon. There we go. There we go.
Excellent.
And some bacon drippings.
Cooking in bacon fat is my favorite thing ever.
A lot of people, everybody who's not vegetarian loves it. We made the bacon, we rendered the bacon drippings by baking bacon. That way the bacon comes out so perfect and even. You can also just fry some bacon and use the juice. And we have our potato pre-cut into 1-inch cubes, little squares. And once the butter and bacon is heated up, which it is now,
Awesome.
we can go ahead and put the potatoes on the pan.
I'll bring that pan back over to you and we can add them over here.
Okay, great.
Ooh, I hear it sizzling.
Perfect. Little bubbles.
It's telling me it's ready.
It is. It's saying, Jase, I belong in your mouth.
Do you hear that? That's the sound of a hot pan. Right there.
And that's the smell of butter and bacon. So while the potatoes are browning, I'm just going to prepare the bacon. Just going to chop it up into little bits to sprinkle on.
Oh, that bacon looks delicious.
It's perfect because we baked it. So we're going to add just about 5 cloves of garlic, finely chopped. Woo!
Oh, when that garlic hits that hot pan, and the heat from the potatoes and the heat of the pan should be enough to carry over cook that garlic to perfection.
And now you can smell that it's cooking. Some black pepper here, about a quarter teaspoon oregano, but you know, season to taste, do what you need.
Most definitely. And if you wanted to add any other spices to this, I bet dried thyme would be good. Rosemary and potatoes is a classic combination.
My favorite, herbe de Provence.
Herbe de Provence, but you have to say it like that.
This is amazing, seasoned salt. So about quarter teaspoon, but again, do what you like.
It smells heavenly in here.
You want to stir that up, my friends?
I would love to.
For it. You do the honors.
Wait. My bacon sprinkling noise? This looks incredible.
That sounds holy.
It does.
You feel sacred
I'm
about
having
bacon?
a religious experience with this bacon.
Okay, let's see what Jase's parsley noise is.
Little less religious, a little more
That's
healthy.
beautiful.
It does look really good. That green is really important, I think, to make it look sexy.
It's a contrasting color, yellow, green. That's done, so let's make the sauce.
All right, shall we?
We've got about half a cup of mayonnaise. You want to dump it in there?
I sure will.
Some cayenne pepper, quarter teaspoon, but again, every cayenne pepper is different, so maybe taste it before you decide how much to put in.
Right.
Paprika, and about a quarter teaspoon of that.
Awesome.
2 tablespoons ketchup.
Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah. Organic ketchup. A lot of these ingredients, organic mayonnaise, most of them are organic, whatever I could find. And 2 tablespoons horseradish.
Oh, I love horseradish. That spicy, clean out the nostrils sort of burn.
This is the secret ingredient. It's so good. And then we've got salt and pepper, kosher salt, pepper. Just throw it in there, about a quarter teaspoon each, whatever you like.
Your whisk, my dear?
Yeah, mix it up and that's it. And we got our dipping sauce. Pour this into our little dipping bowl.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I'll bring our potatoes over and we can boil them up.
And we put a lot of bacon in, so.
There is a lot of bacon in there.
Pretty exciting. All right, I think we're ready for Devin.
I think we are. Well, welcome to our guest, Devin Cass, Cher.
Yes, me, Cher. How are you?
And-
Fabulous to be here.
We're so pleased to have you here.
We are. We made some sizzling garlic and bacon potatoes, darling.
They
so
look wonderful.
dig in, my sweet.
Those are wonderful. Who cooked these?
We did.
We did it together. It was Athena's recipe, though.
Athena, darling.
But you're a celebrity impersonator, obviously. How did you come about that? How did you discover you could impersonate all these celebrities?
Well, it started with Cher when I was about 13. I was a little boy, of course. and or girl, whatever you want to call it. And I looked at a picture of Cher on Take Me Home album cover, and it just hit me. I said, oh my God, I have her eyes, I have her nose, I have her mouth. And then there's a body shot, and I went to the bathroom and I stood there, and I had the same line on my legs, and I went, oh wow. And then I didn't really think about it for 10 years, and when I was 23, without, I had people thought I looked like John Travolta. Can you imagine Cher looking like John? But they did. Everywhere I went in New York, John Travolta, John Travolta. So anyway, I was on a date, and I had the Bon Jovi hair at this point.
In the 80s?
Yes, and this guy goes, I don't want to offend you, but you look like a celebrity. I said, oh yeah, everybody tells me John Travolta. And he goes, no, it's a woman, you look like Cher. And I was like, and then I realized that I remembered that I thought I did. Anyway, long story short, or short story long, I realized then it was the wig. I used my own hair. And so then it just started. And then fast forward, I did a book called Double Take, where I transformed 30 people into other celebrities. And it took me 6 years to perfect the makeup, to make it look this natural.
What characters do you do?
I do, oh God, I do so many. My 3 guys, the first man I ever did was Howard Stern.
Not everyone can say that.
And the next one was Michael Jackson, and that was kind of scary because I really do look like Michael Jackson.
Huh.
And I didn't think it would be that good, and then I was trembling when I was putting the wig on because I was like, no, this is not happening. And poof, I was Michael. And then Elvis came, and I've always sang like Elvis, like, hi, I'm Elvis Presley, how you doing? It's nice to meet you. And love me tender.
And the women that you do?
Oh God, so many. I do Whitney Houston, Dolly Parton, Bette Midler are my newest ones.
Ooh.
Dolly's fabulous. You can't see anything, below anything. It's horrible. But it's fabulous. She's so peppy. She does this.
Your book, Double Take, so just talk a little bit about what that is and about how it became so successful.
But the idea came, I'm a photographer and a makeup artist. I've been doing that since I was 13. I've been doing performing in impersonations since I was 24. So anyway, so I thought, what can I do that was special to mesh all my talents and do a book? And so I thought I would show my photography, would show my makeup, and would show my ability to do transformation. And what's funny is when the book came out, people really didn't pay attention, even though the photography is beautiful and nobody paid attention. All they paid attention to was the transformation, the power of the transformation, which is fabulous. It got me on I did every TV show except Oprah. They did a 6-page spread in Marie Claire for me, where I took this woman who looked like Pamela Anderson, and we went into actual fashion parties, and we got in, and they didn't think it was going to happen, and I said, oh, it's going to happen. And so we got in, and it was fabulous. We were sitting there, and all of a sudden, my ex-boyfriend at the time was the bodyguard, he was a big black guy, and I was like the publicist, and Christian, she was just like, that's all, with Pamela, you're just like bored. And so she was just bored, and all of a sudden I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden behind me I hear, hi, I'm Naomi Campbell, would you like to come back to our table? And my Christian, who was Pamela, she was like, she thought about it for a second, she goes, okay, well. So then they get up, and they go to the table, my boyfriend and her, and in the meantime, there's Entertainment Tonight, all screaming, Pamela, Naomi, turn around, get pictures. So, they're doing all that, and I'm just dying, laughing, and I love it. And then, so what happened was that very night, so you hear Naomi Campbell's talking with Pamela, and all of a sudden she just stops, and she turns her back to Christian, who is Pamela. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? And so they felt very awkward. They just got up, and then we just decided it was time to leave. Something happened, and so we found out the next day, and I think it was page 6 of one of those that and they had a picture of my Pamela and Naomi talking, and that she was basically bamboozled by my Pamela.
I mean, that's a testament to your skill as a makeup artist and transformation artist. Very well done. Now it's time for game time with Cher.
Ooh, I love games.
We're gonna ask you a few questions about Cher's fantastic career as a film star.
So what movie did she win an Oscar award for?
For Moonstruck. And she was nominated for Mask, I believe.
Oh, wow. Well, speaking of Mask, one of our other questions was, what's the disease that her son has in that movie?
He had like that skull disease, the face disease. It's like a skull disease. It's like the elephant man disease.
Exactly.
One more quiz for you.
Yes.
You ready?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so what movie did she co-star with Winona Ryder and...
Mermaids.
Yes.
And they loved cheese puffs, and they ate lots of food, and she took lots of baths. And she loved that really cute guy. No, was that Winona that loved him? What was his name?
I don't
forget.
remember.
It was my movie, so it doesn't really matter.
Where can people find you?
You can find me, devincash.com is my photography website with lots of makeup and before and afters, and there's my book stuff's on there. And then for my performance, it's doubletakestars.com. And you can also if you just Google my name, a lot of my videos come up. So I'm on vimeo.com, and a lot of my videos are on there as well. Devin Cass.
Excellent.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me, and the potatoes were fabulous.
Oh.
Yeah, who knew that Gaga could cook?